What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having an absolutely fantastic day. I know I am. And if you are, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. I will tie you to a beanbag and force you to do your homework. Yeah, that's right. I'm not afraid to go through with a threat, so press the like button. And if you don't have homework, I'm going to give you some. Anyways, guys, sorry that my burp had to rudely interrupt the video. I'll make sure it never happens again. You're canceled, burp. Today we're going to be talking about the time a family friend of mine just committed ultimate weeaboo cringe, alright? You know, if they end up seeing this for whatever reason, we haven't hung out ever since our parents stopped being friends, so I don't really care that you see this. You were cringe. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
Get it jumping, I'm just trying to get some hands up. I've been thinking, yeah, my mind is pretty jammed up. No, I'm immature, but I don't want to man up. And no, I don't do emotions, I just clam up. Got some people that...
Anyways, guys, what's poppin' and oppin'? I had this family friend through most of elementary school and middle school. My dad and her dad were, like, really good friends, so whenever, like, the parents would get together and do anything, I was forced to hang out with this girl. And we never really got along very well, I'm not gonna lie. We were never the best of friends, but whatever, I can make do for the time being. She had a little brother who was a year younger than us that was pretty cool, so, like, I could hang pretty decently with him whenever our parents would hang out, but she was super weird. And by the time we got into high school, her dad had, like, started working at a different company, so our parents didn't hang out as much. But, you know, I knew who her family was and I knew her, and because she was friends with, like, my family, I didn't, you know, make fun of her. I would defend her if people would, like, make fun of her when I was around, but she did not do herself any favors in the whole, like, you know, some people just survival of the fittest. That's the right way to put it. And when it comes to survival of the fittest, she just wasn't the fittest. She would go around, you know, like legit acting like she's in an anime, and I don't know why. I don't know what inspired it. I have no idea. But for the most part, you know, she wasn't like an evil person. It wasn't like she was Dr. Doofenshmirtz or anything. So I didn't really think she was up to no good. And I guess people like being weeaboos doing their own thing don't bug nobody. You know, it really don't bug nobody. So like I said, whenever people would like make fun of her around me, I'd be like, okay, come on, leave that weeaboo alone. Like everyone else is fair game, but you know, that's a family friend of mine. And then about halfway through the year, we had this class together, and it was like, I don't even know if like the proper term for the class, and something that you guys would know. It was something that was pretty common at our school, but like I haven't heard of it anywhere else. But it was essentially like you having to learn how to explain like your life story to people and like how to do job interviews and stuff. It was like job skills kind of. And in this class, you know, she would snitch on me at every possible turn. So at first we were cool, but by like the end of the year, dude, me and her were no longer friends. Like I wasn't defending her from people making fun of her in the hallway anymore, because her and I had personal beef. And you know, I'm sorry, but like I'm not defending you if we start beefing. She would call me stupid in front of people to like make herself look cool. Just stuff like that where it was like, come on, I'm protecting you from kids making fun of you for being a weirdo, and you're gonna try to clown me to make yourself look cool. I ain't flying with that. So like all bets were off. I was no longer a defense mechanism at all. And on top of that, I had talked to my dad about it and been like, what should I do? And he said that it didn't matter what I did because her dad and him weren't friends anymore, so he didn't care. So I get the go-ahead from my parents to like do whatever. If she's gonna be mean to me, I have every right to defend myself. And you know, I do. You don't really got to give me permission to do that. That's like literally my job. But regardless, there's this project that we get assigned in this business skills class that's something along the lines of like we have to present something about where we're from and our culture. Pretty simple. I don't know. I guess it was supposed to teach us like how to talk about ourselves in an entertaining manner or whatever lie teachers tell themselves to verify like all of their projects being super useful. And my grandma, my Oma, is from Germany, so like I did my project on Germany, and then my dad's family is from like England. You know, I'm the most stereotypical white dude to literally ever exist. Like I got the two most white countries on the planet just mixed up inside me, so my presentation was pretty boring. And something that you need to know about Weeaboo Girl, who's gonna need a name at this point in the story, so I'm gonna call her Kayla. See, I knew Kayla's family. That's important for what comes next. So whatever, I end up having to present before her, and she had met my family before. I don't necessarily think that she had ever met my Oma, but like she knew my family. So I do my presentation, and I don't even say anything outlandish. I don't lie. Like I don't say anything that's not true. I'm like, one grandma is from Germany, one's from the UK, da-da-da-da-da, here's what our cultures are like, yada, yada, yada. And then afterwards, there's this section where people are, like, allowed to ask questions, dude. And the teacher opens it, and tell me why this Kayla chick raises her hand and goes, we've been family friends for quite a while, and how come I had never heard about your German roots? And, like, tries to accuse me of lying. And listen, like, I'm really not that pressed, you know, like, I don't identify as German. Like, my grandma was from Germany. I was born and raised in America. I'm about as American as they come, dude. Like, I sound like a cheeseburger, but my grandma is from Germany. Like, she just is. She was born there. I don't know what you're talking about. So she basically, like, accuses me of making up a grandma from a pretty normal European country to, like, pass my assignment or look more interesting. I don't even know what her point was. And listen, if I was gonna make up a grandma for this assignment, why would I pick Germany out of every place? I'm not saying Germany's not exciting, but, like, kids aren't going home to tell their parents at the dinner table, Ryan's grandma's from Germany. Like, nobody really cares that much because there's a lot of people in the United States that have relatives that have come from Germany. Anyways, she's pressing me about it, dude. After class, like, my teacher asked me to stay, and she's basically like, you know, she did raise some good points, so, like, do you have anything to verify that you do, like, your grandma is from Germany? So I have to go to my grandma, my Oma, and explain to her that, like, I need some German stuff to bring in. So she had this sign with, like, a saying on it in German. You know, it's a pretty dope saying. It's like a sentimental. I'm not gonna share it on here because y'all clown it. So I took that in and showed her, and she's like, oh, okay, I guess your grandma is German. But, like, at this point, I'm annoyed because this Kayla chick is talking about stuff that she knows absolutely nothing about whatsoever. You've never met my mom's mom. I don't know how you know if she's from Germany or not. And even then, shut up. I'm doing a presentation in class. If I made up a grandma to get an A, why are you snitching, ho? Like, that's just not cool. So whatever, she snitches on me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man, and I'm gonna just enjoy her presentation because she's presenting today. And I have to make this clear. I don't know why I knew this fact, but, like, her dad was straight up, like, from Spain, okay? Like, from Spain, off the boat from Spain, you know? And her mom was from America. I think she was, like, from Nebraska, but both of her parents had lineage back to the UK. I don't know how I knew that, but, like, I just knew that she was basically as white as me with a little bit of, like, you know, white Spanish in her. It wasn't even like she's half Mexican, no. She got, like, the European Spanish. Yeah, she was literally whiter than Nebraska. So tell me why this girl goes up in what appears to be an anime outfit and starts talking about, you ready for it, ladies and gentlemen, Japan. Whoa. Let's slow it down, Kayla, okay? Your dad's not from Japan. Your mom's not from Japan. And you're gonna call me out for making up a German grandma when you're pretending that you're from Japan? You're not from Japan. I know your family. That's just straight up cap. And listen, you know what? If you wouldn't have been petty and pointed out that you didn't think my German grandma, was real, I probably would have kept my mouth shut. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I know question time is coming, and I'm about to light her up. So even before I get to light her up, bro, before I get to just go, like, absolutely nuts on this girl, she proceeds to embarrass herself and does, like, an anime dance routine thing. Like, you know the Vocaloid dance routine, dude? She basically does one of those in this anime outfit in front of people to show off her culture, right? So she embarrasses herself. The entire class is sitting there in that silence where, like, nobody is sure whether to laugh or cry. Do their eyeballs hurt or are they amused? Like, you're not really sure what's going on, but it's just dead silence, awkward. And the teacher is kind of like, so, does anyone have any questions? And my hand shoots into the air. That thing flies into the sky like a SpaceX rocket. I'm not playing games. Mr. Musk, if you want some rocket thrusting, just harness my arm when I'm excited to ask a question, sir. So I raise my hand and I go, oh, you know, that's super interesting. How connected to the Japanese culture are you? Like, is it something you're passionate about? And she gives me this smirk and a nod, like, thanks for asking that question. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so in touch with my Japanese roots. Like, it's honestly something that me and my grandmother share so personally. And I go, oh, like, do you speak Japanese with your grandma? And she goes, yeah, all the time, you know, like, just little things around the house. And I go, oh, okay, say something in Japanese. And the look on her face just shrinks, dude. Like, the smile she has just goes to that. Her mouth's not, like, hanging open, but you know when it's kind of open enough where somebody's kind of like, balls, bro. I didn't think this far ahead. And she's kind of like, and I'm like, yeah, say something in Japanese. Dude, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen, for the Japanese that, oh, you ready? Domo Origato. Domo arigato, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right. You're super connected to your Japanese culture, dude. You speak Japanese with your grandma all the time, and you just know the one song from the 80s, Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Like, even I know more Japanese than this girl does, dude. So here she is looking 50 shades of stupid in front of the entire class. And I'm like, oh, do you not know Japanese? And I'm just smiling. My face is beaming. I can't even hide the excitement that I've got right now. Listen, I don't care if you make up a grandma for a class presentation. I genuinely do not care. The only reason I got pressed is because you called me out for my real grandma being fake. And then you used a fake grandma. But yeah, moral of the story is it wasn't too hard for the teacher to deduce the fact that her Grammy was not actually from Japan. And unlike me, she couldn't prove that she existed, so she ended up getting in trouble. She got to redo the project, so her grade didn't even suffer, but I made her look stupid, and that's what really matters. And you know what's even better is she made herself look stupid by thinking anybody actually wanted to see their classmates do an anime dance. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Even if you're a weeaboo, bro, I don't care. Like anime, like what you want to like. But if you start doing anime dances in front of the entire class, you are going to get made fun of, bro. It's not my fault. The same way, imagine if some kid was like, I want to be a pro gamer, and started whipping out Fortnite dances every lunch. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what you expect to happen, dude. Don't do anime dances in class and you won't get made fun of. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate you taking a second to like and comment whatever you want down below. Literally anything is fine. It just helps the video do better, get more views, and I would really appreciate it. If you've been a loyal fan of the channel for a while, then you should head over to the link down below. Get yourself some of the OG Sub Club merch before it's gone forever. Use code Scrubby at the G Fuel checkout, and if you like the intro song, it will be in the link down in the description. Feel free to listen to it. I mean, if not, whatever, I don't really care, but, you know, feel free to. It would help. And, yeah, on that note, follow me on Twitter at Scrubby_69. My Instagram is just at Scrubby, and hopefully I will see you guys all tomorrow with another video. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and, yeah, I don't know. That's about it. Peace.